let's start with the new method. The name of this method is substitution method. As we discussed earlier, the elimination method. Now it is a substitution method. Substitute, that means one of the value of the variable we have to substitute in any of the equations to obtain the answer. Now how will obtain the value of that variable? So there are certain things you should remember. We have to make one of the variable from both any of the equation as a subject. Subject says हमें एक variable को अलग करना है. So that value of the variable will obtain. Suppose if I make x as a subject, so this value would be 2 plus 15y upon 7. If I make y as a subject, so like that will obtain the value in the form of x. So now the first thing we should remember, which value of the variable I'll make as a subject. मैं कौन से वेरिएबल को सब्जेक्ट बनाऊंगा. यू कैन मेक एनी वेरिएबल एज अ सब्जेक्ट एक्स वाई फ्रॉम एनी ऑफ द इक्वेशन, बट व्हाट मेक्स द सम इजी. कौन से वेरिएबल को हम सब्जेक्ट बनाएंगे जिससे हमारा सम इजी हो जाएगा. सो लुक एट द कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स एंड वाई ऑफ बोथ द इक्वेशन. नाउ सच इक्वेशन विच हैज वन ऑफ द वेरिएबल हैज कोएफिशिएंट 1. दोनों में से अगर कोई भी एक वेरिएबल का कोएफिशिएंट 1 हो, सो विल मेक दैट वेरिएबल एज अ सब्जेक्ट, जो हमेशा इजी रहता है. दोबारा, कोई भी वेरिएबल जिसका कोएफिशिएंट 1 हो, हम उसको हमेशा सब्जेक्ट बनाएंगे. जरूरी नहीं है मगर ये इजी है. सो लेट्स मेक दिस एक्स एज अ सब्जेक्ट. सो फ्रॉम इक्वेशन 2, if I make x as a subject, we know that we have to take 2y to the right hand side. It must be negative. Now remember, this value of x will obtain from second equation. So this value of x should never substitute in the same equation. This value of x will substitute in this equation, the other than from where we obtained. As it is obtained from 2, so this value should be substituted in 1. So now substitute the value of x, that is 3 minus 2y, in equation number 1. So यहाँ पे याद रखेंगे, जहां पे x है, जहां पे x, वहां ये वैल्यू हमें रखना है. Wherever the x is there, we have to substitute that value of x. So let's see, here x is in the product with 7. So that value of x should be in the product with 7. Look at here, 7x value is 3 minus 2y. Minus 15y is equals to 2. Let us simplify. 21 minus 14y minus 15y is equals to 2. Now you can see this become linear equation in one variable, which we have already learned into the 8th standard. We'll do the sum of this two, and I'll take this 21 to the right hand side. So here we'll obtain minus 29y is equals to 2 minus 21. So I'll obtain minus 29y is equals to minus 19. We can cut minus 19 both the sides. So y is minus sign both the sides. So y is equals to 19 upon 29. So this is the value of y which we obtain. To obtain the value of x, this value should be substituted in any of the equation. Again, this value will substitute in equation 3. So substitute the value of y, that is 19 by 29, in equation number 3 which we obtain here. So that value x is equals to 3 minus 2 into y. It's 90 upon 29. To simplify, we have to take LCM. 29 3s are 87 minus 19 2s are 38 upon 29. Numerator we have to do the subtraction. So x is equals to, the subtraction is 49 and the denominator is 29. So we obtain the value of x and y also. So xy is equals to, the solution I am writing. The first we need to write the value of x, 49 upon 29, and second we'll obtain the value, we have to write the value of y, that is 19 upon 29. Thus this value of x and y is considered as the solution of the given pair of linear equation in two variables. Let's see one more question of this method, substitution. You can see in this question, the coefficients as well as the constant terms are given into the decimal form. So as we discussed earlier also, we never require the coefficient in the fraction and in the decimal form. So convert this decimal into the integer. How we can do this? first we need to convert this into the fraction form. So 2 by 10x plus 3 by 10y is equals to 13 by 10. As you can see, they all have the same denominator. So when all the terms have the same denominator, we can cut it. If you don't understand this, you can take the LCM and you multiply. When you multiply 10 with all the three terms, you can see that it will be cut. So now we'll consider this as an equation number 3. Similarly, for this equation, it's 4 by 10x plus 5 by 10y is equals to 23 by 10. So again, they all have the same, that is 10 as the denominator. So let us write that it is 4x plus 5y is equals to 23. So now you can see that we obtained two new equations, that is 3 and 4. Now as we discussed, it's a substitution method. So look at the coefficient of x and y in both the equation. So as we discussed earlier also, we should make any of the variable as a subject. कोई भी एक वेरिएबल को हम सब्जेक्ट बनाएंगे. Now which variable would be the subject? So as we discussed in the previous question, the variable which has the coefficient 1 should make as a subject. So it will be quite easy. But you can see that here in this, both the equations 3 and 4, we do not have any of the coefficient as variable 1. So now what to do? You can make any variable as a subject. So what I'll do here, as we discussed in the elimination method, we'll write the coefficient of x and y of equation 3 and 4. You can see that none of the coefficients are equal. So let's make them equal like what we used to do in the elimination method. One of the variable coefficient will make them equal. As they are not equal, we should take the LCM. The LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. The LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. So here you can see that if I want to make the coefficient of x equal would be 4. And if I want to make the coefficient y equal, it would be 5. So let's make the coefficient x equal, and that is 4. To make the coefficient 4 in this equation, we know that this equation should multiply with 2. So let's note it down that multiply equation 3 with 2. When we multiply with 2, that means we have to multiply all the terms with 2. So 2 to the 4x, 3 to the 6y is equals to 13 to the 26. This is the new equation which we obtain. Now why we used to do this? What is the reason? When we make one of the variable as a constant, that means the coefficient as a common. So let's make one of this variable which has the same coefficient as a subject. So from equation 5, we can say 4x is equals to 26 minus 6y. This equation number 6 we obtained from 5. See what I have done, I have not made x as a subject. The whole 4x as a subject. When the 4x is a subject, now you should remember, instead of this 4x, we have to substitute the whole value. Got it? So from equation 4 and 6, what I am doing here, I am substituting the value of 4x of equation 6 into equation 4. Got it? I am substituting the value of 4x of this equation into 4 number. So let's see what we obtain. So 4x when I substitute here, I'll get 26 minus 6y, that is the value of 4x, plus 5y is equals to 23. You can see that now we have only one variable in the question. I'll take 26 right hand side, this must be subtracted. Minus y is 23 minus 26. So minus y is equals to minus 3. So we can say the value of y is 3. Now where should we substitute this value? We can substitute here in equation 6. Substitute the value of y in equation number 6. So as it is 4x, that is 26 minus 6 into y. So it is 26 minus 18. So 4x is equals to 8. So x is equals to 2. Thus we will get the solution xy, that is 2 and 3. I hope you got it. Let's see one more interesting question, and we have to solve this by the method of substitution. You can see that here the coefficients given are into the square root. You can see the coefficient of x is root 2, this is root 3 and root 8. X and y, the coefficients are given respectively. So we discussed earlier that one of the variable coefficient is required 1. If they are not equal, so let's make one of the variable coefficient of the variable c, as we discussed in the elimination method. So let me write down the coefficient of x and y of equation 1, x and y of equation 2. Now again we can observe that none of the variables are of the same, none of the coefficient of the same variable are equal. Now to take LCM, now you must be surprised how we will take the LCM of the square root. So forget the square root. So what will be the LCM? 6. So as it is a square root, the square root 6 is the LCM. The same way it is root 24. So you can see that if I want to make the coefficient of x equal, so the coefficient must be root 6. To make this root 6, this equation 1 should multiply with root 3. Why? Because I want to make the coefficient of x equal in both the equation. And this equation should multiply with 2. Root. So the first equation I will multiply with root 3 and the second I will multiply with root 2 to make the coefficient of x equal. So here we will obtain root 6x plus root 3 into root 3, that is 3y. 0 into root 3, it must be 0. This is equation number 3. This when I multiply with root 2, so you can see it is root 6x minus 8 2s are root 16. So we can write 4 also. 0 into any number is 0. So let me just change it. Root 6x minus 4y is equals to 0. This is my equation number 4. Now we can see that this both the equation has the x coefficient equal. So from any of the equation, from equation 4, I'll make root 6x as a subject. With 6x is equals to 0 plus 4. See that why I am doing this. What is the reason? I won't make x as a subject. The whole root 6x as a subject. So this value now will direct substitute in which equation? 3. Because this we obtained from equation 4. ये वैल्यू ऑफ रूट 6x हमें कहाँ से मिली है? 4 से. So this value should be substituted in the other equation. So from equation 3 and 5, you can write substitute the value of equation 5 into equation 3. So let's substitute this root 6x as 4y. So 4y plus 3y is equals to 0. So 7y is equals to 0. I'll take 7 right hand side. So 0 upon 7 is 0. We'll obtain the value of y. Let us substitute this value into equation number 5. Substitute the value of y, that is 0, in equation number, which number? 5. The fifth equation is root 6x is equals to 4y. We know 0 into any number is always 0. I'll take root 6 right hand side. So 0 upon root 6 is also 0. So the solution xy, we obtain 0 0. That is an origin. Hope you are getting good. Let's see one more question to simplify and to get the solution by the method of substitution. So as we discussed earlier, we should never require in the fraction form. So first we have to convert this into the integer. So let's take the LCM. The LCM of 2 and 3, that is 6. I am talking about the first equation. So I will multiply all this with the LCM 6. You can normally take the LCM and simplify this. But this is the easiest way. You never obtain all. 2 3s are 6, 3 2s are 6. So what we obtain here, 3 3s are 9x minus 5 2s are 10y is equals to 6 2s are 12. This is the new equation which I obtained. Now from equation 2, the LCM of the denominator 2, 3 and 6 is 6. So multiply all the terms of that equation with the LCM 6. So what I am doing here, I am multiplying all the terms of the second equation by 6. 6 cancel, 2 3s are and 3 2. So you can see that it becomes 2x plus 3y is equals to 30. This is my equation number 4. Let's go for the method. Let's see that is there any coefficient we got equal of equation 3 and 4. इक्वेशन 3 और 4 में हमारे पास कोई कोएफिशिएंट सेम है. लेट अस चेक इट. सो यू कैन सी द कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ x is 9, y is 10, x is 2 and y is 3. So here we don't have any of the coefficient equal. So let me just note it down. The values of the coefficient. It's 9 and 10. It is 2 and 3. So to make them equal, this LCM is 18 and this would be 30. Let's make the coefficient of x equal. How will make x equal? By multiplying equation 1 that means 3 with 2 and equation 4 with 9, which is not compulsory to do this. So let's do this by the other way. The usual method, I just want to explain it. Let's do that way. So no need to go for this to check the coefficients whether equal or not. We'll do this by other way. Let's make x as a subject from equation 4, which is quite, if you get it then you go for this method. If you are not getting, then the usual method what we have done in the previous 4 questions you can go for it. So from equation 4 I'll make x as a subject. So it is 2x 13 minus 3y. If I make x as a subject, so it is 13 minus 3y upon 2. See, it looks quite difficult and fraction form, so it's not so easy to simplify this. Here we are not supposed to simplify this. Now this value of x we have to substitute here. That will be quite problem for the students. So let's go for it. Substitute the value of x in equation number 3 here. So it is 9 into the value of x is 13 minus 3y upon 2. This is the value of x. Minus 10y is equals to minus 12. So what I have done, this value of x which I got in the fraction form I have substituted here. So let us simplify how we will do this. So 9 should multiply with both the terms. 19, 13 9s are 117 minus 9 3s are 27. Y minus 10y is equals to minus 12. Let's take 2 as an LCM. So 117y minus 27y. 2 should multiply here 20y and 2 I have taken to the right hand side minus 24. Now you can see that we have two variables here. I'll take 117 to the right hand side. This both have the equal sign would be addition. Minus 47y is equals to minus 24 minus 117. So minus 47 is equals to, again I'll do the addition. It's minus 141. So here it is y. So y is equals to, the minus sign would cut 141 upon 47. Let's see whether it is divisible by 47 or not. 47 3s are. Yes, it is possible. So we can see here that the value of y is 3. Let us substitute this value in the value x. So let's do that. I'll substitute the value of y in the value of x. Now substitute the value of y3 in the value of x. 13 minus 3y upon 2. So x is equals to 13 minus 3 into 3 upon 2. So x is equals to 13 minus 9, that is 4. So the value of x comes to. So here we got the solution. xy is equals to 2. Thank you.